Thanks for having me, Sean. Yeah, it's a real pleasure. Looking forward to jumping in with everyone and running through and see how we test out this psionic. All right, let's do it.
Oh my gosh. So you want to know something really funny, guys?
What? Yeah, sure. Hit me.
So my mic was muted during that entire experience.
What?
Yeah.
No.
That was a really good intro too. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I tried to tell you as quickly as I could.
Thank you very much, Henry. I appreciate it. I wish you would have told me a little bit earlier. Is it me or Sean quiet? Yeah, I wasn't speaking at all.
Yeah, I tried.
Thank you very much, Hikaru, for poking in and letting me know. You know what? This is what happens, and I'll be able to cut that entire point out for the YouTube version, so it's fine. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us on this wonderful Friday. Welcome to the first of 5 sessions of Coldforge Gauntlet, a Steelguard adventure. Technically, Steelguard Wardens Season 2. Basically, we're going to be playtesting some wonderful content created by our gracious Dungeon Master today, Brendan, from KnightVisionCreative, otherwise known as the creator of content from several fantastic books, such as Creed's Codex, Arcane Secrets of the Summoners, which was the last great book that we playtested, and today's book that we're going to be showcasing, which is the upcoming Creed's Codex, Legends of the Psionics, with the very fantastic Psionic class for 5th edition, which is something I've been kind of watering at the mouth for a long time to actually have a proper Psionic class in 5th ed. The Madman took the time and is still developing a fantastic piece of material. Just playtesting with the base stuff has been a lot of fun, just like it was with the Summoner. But you guys get to experience some of that with some of our players today. How are you doing, Brendan? I am so sorry that I messed that initial thing up. But I hope you're doing well. How's it going?
All good, all good. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm looking forward to jumping into this. We've got interesting set of characters here. We've got some psionic material to test out. We've got some good stuff. I'm looking forward to it.
Do you want to just introduce yourself and like how long you've been doing stuff in the tabletop business and just anything you want to talk about before we move on to each of the players respectively?
Sure. Yeah, so my name is Brendan Jones-Revant. I am the creator of KnightVisionCreative, and I have been playing in the industry, I don't know, long time now, a couple decades, and I decided a couple years ago that I really wanted to make a summoner class, and so I started making one, and then I decided, why don't I see about making this available to more people, and kind of built out the product, made it available, and got really good feedback on it, and decided to go ahead and launch a little side hustle that's grown, and I have my second book coming out now with the Psionic class, which was something else that was a class of interest to me and a lot of the community, so I ended up building one there as well. We went with a very different route and went martial oriented for it, but it has been a blast building this with everyone, and I'm looking forward to running that today. So the quick background on me there, as far as TTRPGs are concerned. Sean, do you want to give us a quick overview of CtrlAltCrit and you yourself?
Yeah, sure. I can do that. I know we're gonna do... Oh, whoa, let's get our first new follow. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. Thank you very much, Christian the Mighty TYD. Thank you for following us. I guess I should probably move that up. But yeah, absolutely. Hi guys, my name is Sean. If y'all are on CtrlAltCrit, you like one of our regulars, you probably already know who I am. I am the lead production director and also one of the lead developers of a lot of content at the CtrlAltCrit YouTube channel. I tend to have my hands in a lot of different pies, as it were, and also at the same time, I am in the process of also developing my own TTRPG content. I am the lead writer and developer of 21XX, a Mega Man X tabletop RPG, which is a license pending, fingers crossed, soon to be official Mega Man X tabletop RPG. It is really cool. If y'all haven't checked it out, you can check it out at www.21xxrpg.com, where you can download our Foundation Guide for free. But shameless plug over. I'm looking forward to playing this game. I chose to play a summoner rather than a psionic this time, but that's actually because, and I want to be forthcoming with you, Brendan, I loved your class so much that I've been playing it several times in a lot of campaigns, just Dungeons and Dragons related in general. My last couple of like casual games, I played a summoner, and I really enjoy I enjoy the flavor of it. I enjoy the shenanigans that can happen when you play that class in some cases. I love the point of convergence table, which is another fantastic addition to it. And as the one person that I do know IRL in this group can attest, the summoner can lead to some very some easily chaotic sways of gameplay, which is the next person I'm going to have down my list to introduce from here. Henry, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Wait, we know each other in real life?
Yes, apparently we do, because I've seen you at the table every couple Saturdays, my man.
Whoa. Alright, well, my name's Henry, Ortiz, if that doesn't matter at all. Anyways, a little bit about me. I am, father, husband, got 3 kids, 3 dogs, and yeah, fun times. I'm a Army veteran. I never really got into tabletop games growing up. I didn't mess with them at all, and then by happenstance, I was watching. Or I had subscribed to a channel that I believe a lot of people know, Team 4 Star. They did a tabletop session, and then they started doing their whole campaign, and I was like, oh, I'll give it a shot. And now I have way too much time invested in D&D, and my wife yells at me. I have about 300 or so characters on D&D Beyond, and about 600 plus characters on Hero Forge.
Oh man.
All different variants. Most of them just their own characters with their own backstories.
And you've been starting to grow that into other games, as far as I remember, too.
Yeah, I once I gave this game a chance, I just dove in. I have about a month and a half watch time with this game, just because it's amazing. I love the choice. I love what it brings out in people. Just the freedom that it gives. And anytime I can play or be a part of something that is like this, or or introduced someone to it, it's just it is the highlight of that day,
Yeah.
because it's amazing. It really is. It's an amazing game. So I'm very excited to see how this goes. Because I'm doing something. I'm doing something that I've done once before, and it was interesting. And yeah, so
Sweet.
we'll see how it goes.
We're glad to have you, man. Let's go down to the next one on the list. Mop Flop, please give us your gracious introduction.
Hello, hello, hello. Name Mop Flop. I am a seasoned player and a novice DM. I've been playing D&D all editions except for 4th my whole life. And I've only slowly started to open up and exploring different editions. Or not different editions, but different role-playing games. And I am also novice dice maker. It is probably the most frustrating and yet enjoyable thing I've ever picked up and started doing.
Like resin design dice
Yeah,
making? Oh my
yeah.
god, that's really cool.
Yeah, it will be cool. Right now it's a hot mess, but it will eventually be really cool. And I decided to do that mainly because I kept seeing really fancy things online, and they're like so expensive.
Yeah.
Dice are so expensive. And I thought to myself, I could probably make that. Don't know why I had that thought, but I did, and it's led to me playing with resin and making a whole mess, but it's so fun. Do you want me to also introduce what I'm playing today, or should I do that later?
I think we're gonna do that right after we introduce ourselves. So
Okay.
if you're good to go, we can
Good to
introduce our
go.
last player.
Go ahead.
Hello, I'm Vale. I've been playing D&D for a few years now, since 2017, kind of around the start that 5th edition really took off. I had an introduction to D&D back when I was like 12, so like years and years ago. I think Henry knows this story. Basically what it was is my buddy was like, hey, do you want to play this game? I'm like, okay, what is it? He's like, don't worry about it. I'm like, okay, I'll trust you. And he's like, okay, sweet. He lays out this map, and we had Lego minis for our character stand-ins. He had an Excel fucking spreadsheet. Sorry, cursing. He had an Excel spreadsheet with our characters and math and friggin' calculus and everything going on in there.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, do your stuff. I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do. He's like, well, you have a skeleton in front of you. I'm like, okay, that right there. He's like, yep. Okay, I'll attack it with your sword. Yeah, perfect. Now take this and roll it. I'm like, okay. The dice has a 1 on it, so that's a nat 1. Okay, perfect. Now roll me another one. Okay. This one has a 20 on it. Perfect. So you crit miss the skeleton in front of you, and then you critical hit yourself as you ram your sword through your chest,
Oh my gosh.
instantly killing your character. I'm like, this game sucks.
Wow.
This game is
best.
awful. I'm never playing this game again. It's just stupid. I hate this. What a waste of my time. Yeah, fast forward like 10 years, and now I'm fully invested. I freaking love this game. Mostly stuck as a DM. I would say I'm a novice player, because the least amount of times I've been a player, and an amateur DM at best.
I noticed how I raised my hand up at the same time when I heard Forever DM. It's, yeah, I'm here with that too. That's why I always love games like these, because then I can cut loose and be a player more. So, and yeah, Brendan, do you want us to all introduce ourselves prior? I'm sorry if I interrupted going further, Vale. Are we good, or sorry?
Oh, that's basically it. I'm fully invested in this thing. I've got my own campaign going. I got my own world. Yeah.
All right. Brendan, how would you like us to go ahead and get things started? Do you want us to introduce prior, or do we want to introduce each other in game? What do?
I would say everyone can go through and give a a quick overview of who your character is and what they look like, and maybe like high-level motivations of kind of what you're trying to do in the world, and then we'll just jump right into it.
Let's go in reverse order. So, Vale, we'll start with you.
Okay, so my character is was born a variant tiefling, and then had a unfortunate run-in with a very angry, very ornery druid, and got turned into a hexblood.
Oh.
Yeah, his lineages from Van Richten's Guide to, I don't remember the name of it. Playing a psionic, starting as a psionic, go from there. He's very book smart. Spent more of his time being stuck in a library than anything else. Heavily bullied for it by jerk kids because they're the worst. Yeah, that's Jay. His name's Jay. Jay Lynn, or if you're his mother, Jay Quellen.
All right. Jay writes down character names as we're doing things. Hear my typing rigorously. I guess technically in the Discord list, I am next in the order, so I'll go ahead and do that. The character I'm playing today is Cogs. Cogs is a Warforged, which, based on kind of the prior lore and background of the world that the original Steelguard setup was interesting, because the original thing, like, that I remember that was taken aback from the first, like, treatment, or the original Steelguard Wardens series, is the background story is that there was an army of Warforged, basically, that went to go fight against the demonic, or the necromancer Caesar, and there was thousands of them going up to take out all these undead, and they basically, everything, but at the end of the day, everything kind of just, when the dust was settled, everything was pretty much gone. Like, these things were wiped out. So I thought, wouldn't it be neat if I was able to maybe not necessarily play a completely wholly original, or like a complete like fully put together one, but kind of like a salvaged or pieced together one of just a former Steelguard Warden unit. Maybe the person, the original artificer, who wasn't aware of what they were playing around with, didn't know exactly what they had at their disposal. And ultimately just tinkered with it until the thing turned on and he got it to work. And that's basically what Cogs is. Cogs does not have a full understanding of his autonomy. He doesn't realize what he can say yes and no to yet, basically. He's very polite. He's very understanding, or tries to be. And ultimately, just kind of by happenstance and accident, maybe just kind of got thrust into this. I kind of actually like the idea of having my master being the one that actually got accepted to be going to the Gauntlet, and just by sheer happenstance, I just happened to show I was capable, and I got thrust along into it too. Like, I'm an accidental character, I feel like. So that's basically that's my motivation for Cogs. Cogs is still trying to discover himself. Cogs is also somewhat unaware of the fact that he has magic powers, being a summoner. He has the ability right now to create only mental formulated things. He creates bottle gnomes, or bottle golems, that are basically just pieces of like various household objects that he's generating to be of use. They're like thematically they're made to just be things with legs that can carry other small things. Mechanically, they're of course the things I punch with. But that's basically what they are. I don't have any actual other summons aside from that. But that's Cogs in a nutshell. He's just kind of there, and he hasn't realized that he's important yet.
I like that a lot. Mopflop here. Yeah, so I'm playing Bill Nosley. Does not roll off the tongue. and she knows that, and so she likes to go by Bill, or Naz, or Billy. Really, whatever anyone wants to call her, she's cool with it. She is a gnome psionic, and she stumbled into being a psionic. It was something, she's inherently a magic user, being a gnome, can cast a little, illusions, but that was it to her abilities of any other kind of abilities. Very weak, not a strong gnome, was picked on a lot for her size. And so eventually she, through a lot of different events in her life, discovered meditating and looked inward and found a new ability that was moving things around with her mind. So she can kind of manipulate the world around her, and she started to stand up more for herself, knowing that she had a little bit more of an ability to actually protect her. And so bullying did stop, but she actually also, totally unrelated, is a professional chariot racer. And she chose that sport because it didn't really require any muscles. And so that was really big in her town, was becoming an athlete. But obviously, like, weightlifting and fighting was not really going to be her strong suit. So she went with some chariot racing. And unfortunately, there was an accident and she got injured. So she does have a limp. Doesn't run as fast as everyone else, but she just thinks that's because she's a gnome and is shorter. But it does affect her in her day-to-day life. It's still a little painful, but she pushes through it because every obstacle exists to be overcome. Kind of her mantra. So that's Billy Nas, Bill Nas, however you want to say it, and wrapped up for you guys.
Sang, I hope I said this, is sang liar, sang year. There's a one in there. It says, hell yeah, big Matilda vibes for that character. Also, yes, Magenta Bolt 101, the Warforged image does look a little familiar. I didn't have a new image, so I recycled one from Sentinel's Slumber. You caught me. What are you gonna do about it? Henry, let's introduce you too.
We're all gonna die tomorrow. So, Buddy Bloom, interestingly enough, because we have a gnome in the party, about the same size of our gnome friend. Unlike Bill or Billy Nos or B Nos, the big B.
I like it.
Buddy is very fast, very agile, and very, very muscular for his size. Very dexterous individual. He was, or he grew up as an orphan. Didn't really know his parents. Lived on the streets for quite some time. Made a poor choice in taking some trash from the wrong people one day. Got the brakes beaten off of him. And if you get close enough, which for Bill is probably be easier than the others, around eye level, you'll be able to see like this pretty gnarly scar on his left eye, and it seems to go up towards the scalp. Yeah, he got roughed up pretty bad. They were this shopkeep and his buddy, kind of drunk. They were going to cut off a hand for, Buddy daring to steal this trash just because he was hungry and wanted to eat. A Steel Warden ended up stopping him, told him to kick rocks, and took Buddy to the orphanage. Which is, I totally remember. Uh,
We have to find
Totally.
names on maps and stuff.
Totally not. I'm totally not stalling for time.
No,
Maps. I made all this shit. He took him to the Bloom Door halfway home, where he stayed for a few years. Paid for his tenure there, and was the nicest individual that Buddy has ever known. Buddy was pretty sure that this savior would end up wanting something, but over the years, nothing. Everything was paid for, everything was taken care of. And as Buddy grew older, he decided, you know what, I want to do this. I want to make sure that this stuff doesn't happen anymore, and that there are people like this warden out there that are, helping where they can, when they can. So he started training, and yeah, for his gnomish size, he is he's different.
So we have 2 gnomes, a tiefling, and a warforged?
Sure.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
What a weird group. I love it.
I like this group, actually. This is great. All right, Brendan, we're in your capable hands.
Alrighty. So, each of you has been kind of drawn towards the Steelguard Wardens in one way or another. Buddy has had a run-in the past. Those of you who are looking for additional opportunities, maybe you have signed up for a greater good that you're trying to portray, whatever your objective may be. At some juncture, you all ended up deciding to join with the Steelguard Wardens. The Wardens are an organization that was put together after, as Sean had alluded to earlier, Caesar the Decayer, a necromancer, had just about destroyed humanity. And with what happened, he said that, or the way that they were structured was an effort to keep this orb of necromancy from ever falling into the wrong hands again. And so the stronghold of the Steelguard Wardens is all about protecting this. And their stronghold location has been secret for many years, where the people who built the facility then became members inside of it and never left again, with the intention of being those who knew how to get to it, had never been inside, and those who had been inside never left again. This all came crashing down in the first episode we did last year when we tested out the summoner stuff, where they evidently had found location and had broken in. And in this one, we're going to be about 100 years in the future from that date. And based on kind of the outcome and what had happened in that episode, they decided that they needed to better train their recruits to handle some of these sorts of calamities, incursions from the undead, and just in general get them into a better fighting shape, because they had kind of become lax with the lack of hostile encounters that they had run into with people. Just guarding this orb where, for many people's lives, they never saw any sort of dangerous situations, just kind of trapped within the stronghold. So they decided to build the Coldforge Gauntlet. Now, this is a facility that the Steelguard runs, but they invite others to participate, and it has become some sort of a competition where, as you kind of rise through the ranks here, you can win greater and greater prizes as you're facing off against not only Steelguard members, but other people participating. And so we're going to pick up where you guys have all just arrived at the facility and are kind of ready to have your introduction to the Steelguard and kind of be inducted into their ranks. Does anyone have any questions before we jump in?
No, I think I'm good right now.
I'm crystal clear. I'm good.
Okay. I liked
So
your
good.
character, Sean, having been built from the remains of the constructs from before. I thought that was kind of a fun tie-in.
Yeah, I didn't want to be like an exact like just one that was found. I wanted to have like I wanted it to be like a real piece of work. So it just made more sense to me. I don't know where my brain came from though, so that's up to you.
I guess we'll find out. All right, so the incursion that had occurred in the past did get stomped out, and they do what they can to still maintain the secrecy of the stronghold. It's unclear whether they moved it from their original location, attempted to erase the minds of those who knew about it, or just have tried to eliminate all traces of it. But as you guys are kind of brought towards the stronghold, they place these security hoods over your head, which are really nothing fancier than just like bags. And as you're kind of traversing through this desert, you can feel the temperatures getting cooler as you keep moving forward, but it's hard to tell exactly where you are. The journey takes about 10 days, and as these wagons kind of roll to a stop, someone puts a gentle hand on each of your shoulders, kind of guides you out of the wagon, and the sun is warm. You can feel it on your shoulders and just kind of coating your back as you're getting out of this wagon, and all of a sudden the temperature just changes and it gets quite a bit cooler as the air gets also very still. You can see the light kind of fading from what you can see through the hood, which is not much outside of just general shades of darkness, and it gets very dark. And as you kind of are slowly led along, you can feel the ground has become very smooth as well. Seems more like you're walking on like constructed stone rather than just like rocky ground like you were moments ago. You hear a couple of iron doors, it sounds like, open and close, and before you know it, the bags are being removed from your head. Let me port you guys over and let me know if this loads for you okay.
Oh my god!
Natural light.
Oh, I don't own a token in this scene. Brendan, can you do me a favor and are you able to make it so the crit camera can see the players?
Yes.
Technical difficulties. If not, I can just swap back to my main one because I do see it on mine.
No, I thought that one owned everything, but if it's not showing up, let me jump back in.
For the time being, I will make sure it's set to the one that I can see. So because it looks like everyone's here.
All right, I just toggled you off and toggled you back on. Maybe try refreshing and see if that works for you.
I will do the thing. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you for the designated carrot fish.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yes, I can actually see it. So let me swap back to the original camera.
All right, perfect. Okay, so as you're all standing there, you feel this bag kind of gently being pulled off of your head. You're standing inside of this somewhat dimly lit corridor, and there is a woman in front of you that very regal in stature. She seems to be extremely confident, kind of moving throughout here, and she's kind of looking you all up and down as you have recently come into the stronghold. Well, the new recruits, huh? I see some interesting things here. I look forward to you kind of joining our ranks. We always are in need of new members, and I'm sure you will all do your best and quickly grow accustomed to our ways. I am Commander Brightblade. I welcome you to our hallowed halls, and if you have any questions, you are more than welcome to ask myself or any of the other members. If you'll follow me, please, I would like to go ahead and get you all situated. We'll start off with having you all say your oaths, and at that point, we will kind of get you assigned to a couple different areas and move forward. training is going to begin immediately. We had some situations in the past where we were caught unaware, and it led to some potentially disastrous outcomes, if not for the time of recall. I don't even know if it's a blessing or a curse at this point, but yeah, that did save us. So we are starting strong with all new recruits coming through. Any questions? And she kind of looks over all of you quickly. No? Good. Follow me. And she turns around, kind of ignoring anyone's expressions at this point.
Oh yeah, because like while that was when she said questions, immediately Cogs had his hand up the entire time.
Perfect.
I do actually have an out-of-game question.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a black square.
Oh, why would that be? Let's see. You are Jay, correct?
Correct.
Thankfully, I do see your square on the camera, so you at least exist. I don't know if your existence is visible on your end, though.
My black square takes up the entire thing of Foundry.
That's...
Here, can you see yourself here?
I can see something. I can see Game Master and a spinning plus.
But you can't see your character. Does anyone else have an issue seeing the room?
Nope.
No.
I actually moved mine and it expanded.
That is what I see.
Okay. Let's see. Let me take a look.
It's in a book. There's gonna be like 4 people that understand that reference.
I understood it. I like Jordy too. That's a double reference right there. I find it really funny that I can just walk over other player characters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You should have vision. I'm gonna delete this instance of you and make a new one and see if that comes in. I'm not sure why you wouldn't be able to see otherwise.
I'll try refreshing.
Yeah, that worked for me.
Yeah, try refreshing.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say hello to the people in YouTube chat. Hello, Mr. H, I see ya in there. Also to the new people coming in. Hello, Apostasis, Cataclysm. That's a really good, cool way of spelling that. Cataclysm 17. Thanks for joining us.
I can see myself.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yay.
All right. So you can see, and everyone else can see as well, I believe, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
That's cool. I like that.
Mr.
Okay.
H, what a nerd name.
Cogs is having a bit of a existential crisis because the person that he came with is not in this group of people.
Oh God, why?
I like it. All right. So the commander just kind of walks through this door in front of you and is heading down. She does not look behind her, just kind of expecting you all to follow.
Okay.
For those who have access to their character things, you can move using the arrow keys if you have your character highlighted.
I know, it's the best.
How do you move the map?
You hold right click,
click.
yeah, and then drag it.
Ah. Thank you.
Firmly grasp it.
Yep.
I'm gonna be
You are-
slowly limping behind y'all.
All right. So she walks up to this. You're walking like through this chapel, and ideally, as you went by that fountain, you should have heard some water noises.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
And kind of brings you up to the front here. And she says, Gavrik, we have our new recruits. Go ahead and perform the induction, and then I guess figure out some jobs for them. I've got some stuff I need to attend to. And then she kind of nods to you all and leaves. And so she heads out of the room here.
Thanks.
And she kind of nods towards you as you thank her. And Gavrik looks over you all and sorry about the commander. She's got a lot on her plate at the moment. I'm sure she'll have a little bit more time in the future to connect with you, but until we get a few things resolved, we're all juggling too many things, wearing a lot of hats, if you know what I mean. So let's do this. And he kind of holds his hand out, and he's got this very worn staff in his hand. And as he holds it out, you can see this like energy flow through a couple of tattoos on his forearm into the staff, and as soon as he does, these like wards and sigils within the wood itself kind of start faintly glowing. He says, I need you to all go ahead and place your palm on this, please. And he's holding it out kind of in front of you, so there's room for each of you to put a hand on this like 6-foot piece of wood.
I do so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cogs has to replace the current like right hand that he has, which has his Tinker's tools attached. So he like flips pieces off to get a replacement hand in place, and then places his palm down as requested.
I'm just trying to reach up to it.
Yeah, we'd have to tippy toe, I guess.
My 3'8" self.
Yeah, he'd be holding it like mid-level, so those of you that are taller are kind of reaching down to hold it, and those of you who are shorter are reaching up. And you see him close his eyes for a minute, and his eyes start glowing like the same kind of warm goldish color. And the tattoos on his forearm just start glowing even brighter. You can feel this like warmth coming through the staff. And Sean happened to have rolled a 100 outside of this, so as you guys feel this energy like flowing through you, all of a sudden he's like, oh shit, and then like there's like this burst, and everyone like is waking up, and you guys are lying on the ground. and he is like slammed backwards into the statue behind him.
He slammed back. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
He kind of stands up slowly. Oh, not entirely sure what happened there. I don't think I've ever channeled that much power before. I don't know. I don't know if it was me. I don't know if it was you. I don't know if it was environmental. That was unexpected.
Are you new at this or something?
I mean, I guess it depends on how you measure. I've done this 200-300 times, so I have not quite surpassed my mentor, who was at 500, but I would say I'm fairly proficient at it.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
He just kind of looks at you with like your weird sort of half-made hand that you've replaced from your tinkerer's tools, and he's like, not from you. Thank you, though. All right. Well, you all should have the warden emblem on your hand, but let's go ahead and double check and see if anything else has happened or if anything's missing.
Cogs now realizes he can't replace this hand anymore.
So as you guys examine your hand, you see that there is this. It's rather faint, but this very like perfectly circular sphere kind of on your hand, where it even has a little bit of depth to it, where it almost looks like an illusion, like you're holding this little orb, but as you touch it, it's very flat. It doesn't feel any different than the rest of your hand. So if you had scars there or anything like that before, they're still there, but you can see this thing. And because of that 100, I'm going to have everyone go ahead and you get to pick up a feat from one of the Paragon paths. So you can choose
What?
which route you want to take.
Like, everybody?
Well, the four of you, I don't know about the rest of the world.
The whole world shook.
Does this have to be an immediate selection, or is this something that we can...
I would say we can keep going for a bit, and then you guys can go ahead and make your choice. And just to kind of run through what the Paragon Path options are here, effectively, these are just a set of 5 feats. So if you're doing a standard character and you're playing a class other than Rogue, Psionic, or Fighter, you would get 5 feats, and this would be essentially your full ability score increases that you'd be taking these instead if you wanted to do the full path. So it's just repurposing like that feat mechanic to give you a more specialized sort of path here. The ones that we've got fully built out at this point are the Arcane Assassin, all about being able to teleport when you're making attacks, kind of jump around and having a lot of mobility. And then as you kind of increase in your... Sorry? I thought I heard something. Increase in your mastery of this, you can increase how far you can teleport, and you keep picking up advantages for when you've teleported. The Artisan is under construction at present. I am working on building this one, though we have a work in progress for the first couple. Essentially, exactly what it sounds like, all about building things. We've got the Chakra Mastery, which is geared towards unarmed combat. Elemental Conduit, set up to kind of specialize in one element of your choice. The Peacemaker, more of a RP exploration sort of option that does have some combat advantages you can do as you kind of get in here, but a lot about trying to resolve things peacefully, as the name would suggest. And then we've got the Psychic Investigator, all about doing some investigations with their psionic capabilities, talking to spirits, things like that. We've got the Luchador, which is a grappling sort of setup, and then the Vampiric Embrace, where you are slowly getting changed into like the psionic vampire.
Oh
my gosh.
All of those sound really cool.
Yeah.
So you effectively get to pick up the first feat in that feat chain.
Are these written somewhere we can access?
I believe
they should be in that document.
Okay.
The psionic playtesting material.
Okay.
If I load it up on my end, then it's gonna come up on the screen. So I'm gonna not immediately do that because I know y'all are still working with that. So
It's the one with the password, right?
Yeah. That
Okay.
one.
I'm gonna.
So I've got the master document open. I can grab screenshots of because technically, as we go through, you could potentially get the first two if you wanted. So when you hit level 4, you could grab that second one. So I can grab the first two of any of these, and you could take a look at them.
Okay.
So
I threw it on Discord.
You said the Artisan is incomplete, so it's not accessible, or it's...
Oh no, you can still play it for sure. It's just it might be dramatically reworked as we continue working through how that's actually going to function.
That's perfectly fine. Cogs is incomplete as well, so I think the Artisan is the perfect choice for him.
All right, sounds good.
Everyone dies.
But yeah, so as we go, just kind of think about what you might want to choose from these as your option here. And then you can go ahead and pick that up and get your specialization in that. All right, so jumping back into it, just kind of looking around. Well, seems like everyone's he kind of gives Cogs here a little bit of like lifted eyebrow. Everyone's pretty much got all their body parts still. I think you looked like that when you came in, but
I can't feel my legs.
Huh.
No, I'm just joking.
Oh, okay. This is a good one.
Thanks.
All right. Well, now that that's out of the way, normally this just gives you a arc to quickly identify yourself to other wardens. We, depending on the situation, you might try to hide it, where smudge it with dirt or wear gloves, like however you want to disguise it if you're trying to not be known. This is not widely known outside of the wardens that this is a thing that we have, so just something to keep in mind. And at this point, I think it's probably best if I go ahead and give you a little tour around the stronghold, I suppose. Get you situated, and then like the commander said, training is going to start pretty much immediately. So
Cogs raises his hand again.
he looks at you. Yes.
My master was the first candidate. He is no longer with me. Where has he gone to?
Well, there's this farm upstate, and
Oh no.
Got put to pasture.
Oh,
he's just kind of looking at you, and he's like, I need more details.
he was a small individual. I could not recall his race.
What's wrong with
Everything.
being small?
Nothing.
You got
Just-
a problem with small people?
No.
Good.
Possibly dwarf.
Are you calling me a dwarf? Whoa.
Are
whoa,
you?
Whoa. No, I'm not a dwarf. Do I look like a dwarf?
I can see the energy within this group is amazing.
Cogs is like, I have been active for 27 days. I have not experienced your kind. You could be a dwarf for all I am aware.
Well, that's
See-
not very long at all.
No,
Great, we're dealing with children.
I am useful.
Gavrik is just kind of, he has his eyes closed. He's kind of rubbing them a little bit. He's like, why do I always get stuck with this? All right. All right. I'm going to say no more questions for now. Let me give you the rundown of where everything is, and then, yeah, I guess we'll just jump into training. Hopefully it goes okay. All right. So, as you can, I assume, surmise, this is the temple. Everyone's welcome to practice whatever religion, pursue any gods, whatever it is you do. That's fine, as long as it doesn't harm anyone else. If you start doing any of that stuff, then, yeah, you won't be doing that for long. So, anyways, let's go ahead and we'll head back out, and I'll give you the quick tour and get you situated. Although you won't really have time to do anything there, because then we're going to jump straight into your training. So your first entry into the Coldforge will be coming up shortly. Let's go. And at that, you see him just kind of walk towards the front, back the way you guys came. So he heads through the door up there. Everyone should be okay to move, I think, right?
Yes.
Excellent.
Buddy, are you coming?
Totally wasn't doing the feats.
Oh yeah, I did post them all in the Discord chat, so you guys can look at the first two of each of the different paths.
Awesome.
Oh, I already got mine.
All right, and you see as he's walking, he's got this like pendant around his neck, and he gets close to this door up here. He kind of pulls it out and slides it in, and when he does, he like is able to twist this pretty large like mechanical device that it looks like it's a pretty elaborate lock of sorts. And as soon as he does, he's able to kind of twist that, and the door opens. He walks in. All right, so this is the entry hall. He very specifically walked past a door that was on your left that very clearly was like this enormous like portcullis over these two doors. He didn't look at it. He also didn't tell you anything about it. And as he walks into this hallway past there, kind of gestures to the right. We've got storeroom. You're not allowed in there. We've got the commander's quarters. You're not allowed in there either. He keeps walking this way. As soon as you're all through the door, he kind of he doesn't lock this front one. He leaves it unlocked, but he does close it here.
Are we able to hear anything as we walk through? Like anything coming out through these doors or anything like that?
You guys can very clearly hear your footsteps kind of echoing on the stone, and there is like a little bit of flicker of light coming from the torches, though they do seem to be magical in nature. You don't smell any smoke, and you don't see any fire. It kind of has like a little bit of a bluish tinge to it. They are flickering a little bit, but they don't appear to be torchlight as much as some sort of magical light. Other than that, there doesn't seem to be any noise.
Okay.
And he walks over to this door here, opens it up. this is our mess hall of sorts. We have a few feasts here throughout the year. For the most part, everyone is doing different things at different times, so you may or may not see folks in here. He kind of walks in. Over there, we've got the kitchen area. People are kind of self-serve most of the time, so make your own stuff. And why don't I take you down here first? He kind of heads over this way. All right, and in here we have our workshop. So Eric and the other Gavrik are in here, so feel free to come talk with them, especially if you've got interest or skills in this arena. Otherwise, I'd suggest you leave them alone because they don't take kindly to people wasting their time.
Other
Actually,
Gavrik.
Sorry?
Other Gavrik.
Yeah, we share the same first name, but yeah.
Oh, of course.
So, anyways, workshop. Let's head back into the mess hall here. Off to our left, we have the sleeping quarters, and he opens the door, and he kind of holds a finger up and just kind of gestures around. It's very dark in there. You go in there to sleep, grab whatever bunk you want. They're all the same. Otherwise, don't go in there unless you're sleeping. And then he kind of just points at the complete opposite side of the room up in this direction. And that area is also off limits to recruits. So, yeah, you got the rundown of the place. Commander will be back to find you probably within the hour and get you situated for your first training session at the Coldforge. Just to be clear, no one expects you to survive. I mean, no one expects you to win. But do your best, and we'll get a better sense of your abilities after that and figure out who might be a nice mentor to help you improve your skills. And it's rapid pace here. We need to get you up to fighting form quickly. We've had clear lessons in the past that if we do not stay vigilant, we will fall. So, anyways, yeah, you've got about an hour. Take a nap, read a book, go talk with someone. If you annoy them, I can't promise what'll happen to you, but yeah, areas that are off limits, don't go in there. I'll be in the cathedral if you need me. Good luck. Kind of nods his head, and then at that, he just kind of ventures back out of the room, and you guys are left to your own devices at this point.
Okay. Well. Should we have like a better look around, maybe?
I mean, and
Perhaps.
Do the people that are up here sitting, eating or whatever, I'm assuming, well, I don't know, do they look like new recruits as well, or?
Go ahead and make a perception or an insight check, your choice.
Oh.
At the same time with that, I turn and look over to Jay and I say, "You are not a dwarf, correct?"
That is correct. I am a
Oh.
tiefling.
What are
They look like brand new recruits, just like you.
That's
Oh dear.
perfect.
Yeah, I'll go up and talk to one of them.
Well, this should be fun.
I will follow you on camera. Ooh, nice shadows.
Oh, it got loud with all the sound over it. I like it. Excuse me?
You see the individual you're addressing. He's got like these flowing robes on, and he's kind of just smoking this pipe as he's sitting there. He kind of turns towards you, and he just raises one eyebrow as he looks at you, still just puffing on his pipe here.
I was just wondering what brought you to come here and try out.
He's still looking at you, and then kind of looks at the rest of the group. Are these the new ones? I can't believe the kind of people they're bringing in here. I mean, look at this one. It's so short. What's it going to do?
Whoa. Let's not base everything off of height.
Yeah, Bill will definitely go from a really friendly phase to a really aggressive phase really quickly with that comment. I'm not sure if she would strike out or not. Feel like not right now, not in her not safe zone.
Oh, it is so cute. It is angry now. Look at it. It is angry, and he kind of is just laughing. And the other three at the table, they're all like crossing their arms, kind of chuckling amongst themselves.
I don't appreciate that at all.
Well, I don't care what you appreciate or not.
Even are you to be this rude to someone?
Clearly, you are new. I am one of the Irons. I am Flint, Iron Strike. This is Silas, Iron Heart. This is Thorn, Iron Sides. And this is Kaelin, Iron Soul. We are the reigning champions of the Gauntlet, and I cannot believe you have not heard of us, but... Oh, you shall soon face us, I am sure. We are often pulled in to show recruits what they can aspire to. But, leave me be.
Gladly.
As I walk away with the other tiny person, I just very overtly, I guess they let anybody be champions these days.
Cogs doesn't walk away with the rest of the group. In fact, he kind of stares at Flint rather blankly for a moment.
Flint just kind of looks at you. I see. This one does not seem to have much of a mind. I guess the
Initial perceptions would indicate that the champions of the Coldforge Gauntlet care more about name and posterity than about capability. I will notate this in my journal for later.
As you're talking, he kind of waves his hand. I need you to make a strength ability check.
I can do that. Oh god. I zoomed into another thing and then the sound came in through... I gotta turn off that ambient all the way.
Yeah.
Good. Wonderful.
Yeah, I don't know how loud that's coming through. If it's too loud, let me know, and I will happily lower it.
So if I click the
turn
strength
it off.
thing, will it just do the base save, or...
As long as you don't have proficiency, it should be the same. It'll just be a strength check. It'll be strength plus your d20.
Saving throw or ability check?
Just ability check.
Cool, that is a 6.
Okay. So he waves his hand, and you suddenly find yourself being swept down the corridor here. Let's see. Just kind of shoved all the way over to, like, here.
My gosh.
And he's not even paying attention to you guys anymore. He's kind of turned back to the other irons.
I kind of look back at each of you. He is...
Are you?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
What were you about to say? I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna make sure you were okay.
I am fine. He is arrogant.
Yes, I found that out too.
You are capable, despite size, as your friend has shown me. I
Aw,
pat
appreciate
Buddy
that.
on the head.
Heavy-handed cat petting.
Yeah, I'm imagining how my 1-year-old pets the cat. It's very Very heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy, pets it backwards.
Yeah.
I'm petting with the pokey parts of like the hand that's like was former Tinker Tools.
I'm gonna let that one go, Metal Man.
I am not Metal Man. I have distinctive name. Cogs is my designation. I'm sorry for my terrible inflections. It's just the character. It will change. Give me a
No, I
level
love
or
it.
two.
I love it.
I said absolutely nothing. It is the best. All right, Cogs.
All right, so
Will
you
we
guys
be
have.
fighting them?
All right, go ahead.
Will we be fighting other people like them in the thing?
Who are you asking?
You as DM, I guess.
You don't know the answer.
Okay.
So the details you know about the Coldforge is that it has been put together as it's a pretty famous arena. People will go there. The way it's structured, you know that it is not to the death. The intention is to find capable individuals, and then depending on kind of the needs at the time, they might be recruited into the Steel Guards. They might be recruited by noble houses or merchants or things like that to serve as bodyguards. People may have certain jobs they need to find capable mercenaries for, whatever it may be. And it is a source of income for the Steelguard Wardens, where there's an entry fee to enter, which is waived for the Steelguard members who enter. But other folks who are coming in, they have to pay this fee to participate. And then if they win, they get some sort of like cash purse or potentially other rewards depending on what competition's going on at the time. You also know that there are kind of like 3 tiers within here. So the lowest tier would be like from a player side, this would be like characters between like level 1 and 5 that would be participating in, and then they kind of scale up from there. So when these guys are saying like they're the champions, you know that they're the champions of one of those, though you don't necessarily know which one.
Gotcha.
They also could be lying. So there's that too.
That's fair. Okay.
No one ever rolls an insight check.
Well, she did, not
Yeah.
very successfully.
That's not good.
I'm talking about for the lies. I'm talking about the 3 of us.
Cool.
Totally could have done that.
I
Definitely.
rolled an insight check. Does anybody look thirsty?
Are you looking at your
Yeah, my party.
companions?
Yeah, my companions.
That's good enough. Does anyone look thirsty?
I'm more visibly distressed than thirsty looking.
Yeah, I don't know what looking thirsty looks like.
I can think of a few ways, but not the physical thing of thirsty. I don't know. Just if I can, I don't know what I can sense or not sense with my torn down parts. But I'm just gonna be, perhaps refreshments are in order, and I will summon my mental formulation summon, which are I'm gonna do bottle gnomes, so tiny. And I will basically bring out these tiny little mechanical, almost bronzed creatures that have just like literally their heads are just a cap, and inside of that cap is just water. So just inside the bottle gnomes are water.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I kind of like let one kind of walk its way down my arm, and then jump first initially onto Naz's like shoulder.
Well, how kind, how thoughtful. Thank you.
Be wary, he will disappear after a moment when you have consumed your refreshment.
All right, Naz will just drink up.
It's just water. It doesn't provide anything. It's thematically shenanigans, and it disappears. Once it does, I go and do my same trick. I know we're not in combat, so I don't know if you care about me. Am I wasting summoner points by doing this, or?
I mean, to me, this is totally flavor.
Yeah.
I don't see any reason to use them for something like this. But I will say, why don't you go ahead and provide your refreshments here, and then everyone, you want to take a minute or 2 or 5, whatever you need. Look through these to figure out which one you want to pick up, and then the commander's going to arrive, and you guys will jump into your training at that point. But I'd like you to have this when you start your training.
Sounds
Oh,
good.
the feet?
Yeah, the feet.
Oh, yeah, I already did that.
Yeah, I went ahead and also added my ability score bonus for Artisan. I just haven't added my tool yet. I'm about to, though.
Okay. And then Henry, which one did you choose?
I chose the best one for Tiny Man, which is teleportation.
Okay.
Apparition initiate.
The
Also, if anyone has questions on any of these, please speak up as well.
I'll just let folks know the bonus tool proficiency I chose was brewer's supplies to work alongside my bottle formulations, so I will make beer for the foreseeable future.
Uh,
Uh,
I'm sure that will go famously.
Yeah, you either become more or less popular.
Depends on how good it is, I imagine.
Exactly.
While this is going on, just a quick peek into the bunk area.
Oh, people are starting to explore. I gotta follow y'all on the map now.
Is there anyone sleeping in here at the moment?
There do look like there are a few people in some of the hammocks kind of strewn throughout here. They're 2 layers, so there's one like on the bottom and one on the top. There's like a little step on the post itself to kind of climb up to get in there. So there's kind of looking throughout, assuming you have dark vision, you can see there's probably 4 or 5 of those occupied at present.
Nah, I ain't got that. I can't see shit.
That's a good question though. Is your character supposed to? That's Jay talking, right?
Nope. Hidden
Oh,
buddy.
that's Buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you don't have, okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, looking in there for you, it's just very dark. There's a little bit of light coming in from the doorway itself, but not much. They seem to be positioned in a way to have minimal light coming in so people can get some rest.
Okay. I'll leave him be for now.
Oh, more follows. Thank you so much, everyone.
Jay's gonna head on over to talk to Gavik again. There's some information that he needs.
Okay.
First
Gavik
one?
or other Gavik?
Yeah.
OG.
I am going,
Original Gavik.
just because I need to follow on camera reasons, Cogs is going to be there, but he's not actually going to be there, so.
Okay.
Oh, I can't, apparently I can't move him to make him collide past a wall.
Yeah, I know. It's like, oh.
It's like this map was incredibly well designed.
I don't know about that, but it was designed. Okay, so Jay, you're heading over to Gavrik?
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Flintfist.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. Two questions. One is there a library that I might partake in, and can I see the head doctor, please?
The library is right behind you. He kind of gestures into this corner over here. You can see there's like shelves of books stacked all the way around in this alcove.
Thank you.
What sort of issue are you having?
More of a existential crisis type of thing.
Oh, so afraid that was going to be the direction this was headed.
But more, it's more like it's physical. It's physically, I'm physically unwell, and I'm kind of freaking out about it right now.
Okay. How does that make you feel?
Oh God.
Awful. There's not like a licensed practitioner that I can speak to.
Yep, you're talking to him.
Okay. So long story short, evil, angry, ornery jerk druid kind of factory reset me. And by that I mean I'm not the way that I was when I was born. And things aren't the way they're supposed to be. And there's I think the word is what is the word?
Diarrhea.
I'm not. Wrong is one, but there's a proper term, and I'm quite honestly drawing a blank on it. I was born male, and now I'm not.
I see.
Oh. Oh no.
So, fun thing about hags is they're all female.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Not where I saw
how,
that going.
how does this make you feel?
Not good. And I see that this is going to end. He just walks away. just beelines it straight out of the room and is gone.
All right, as you turn your back and start walking away, he's like, "I'm glad we had this talk."
That was a waste of time.
All right, so about this time, the commander comes in and says, "All right, we're ready for training. So, yeah, I guess this is as good a place as any. I need everyone to roll initiative."
Huh?
Wait. In the dining hall?
Okay.
Oh.
Oh wait, that's not.
Initiative. Where do I? Oh, there's the initiative roll.
Why is it 0.16?
Oh, it's adding your dexterity in, so in case someone else rolls the same number, the person with the higher dex would break that tie.
Yes.
That's kind of cool.
Huh.
That's pretty neat.
Okay, so we've got. Oh, let's see here. Give me 1 second, and I will kick things off.
Oh, Buddy doesn't have a face picture.
I didn't know how to do it. I tried.
It's basically the same one, so I used the same one for mine. So
Yeah, I don't know. For whatever reason, I have always found the token piece complicated, where sometimes it does not seem to update both of them for whatever reason.
that's weird.
Yeah, I can't.
Uh-oh.
Damn it! What?
Oh.
Okay, so let's see. We've got
I have a torch attached to me.
who has a torch attached to you?
Me. There's a
Oh.
torch in my top corner.
I've noticed that in like the corner of your image. I have no idea how you did that.
I
Is
literally
it equipped in your little character sheet area?
No, it's in my consumables, but it's not equipped. If
I-
I equip it,
I think
lights up the room.
I think supplement. Yeah, I think it keeps it on if you have it on your character sheet, and it gives you the option to select it if you need light. So yeah, which is again a really cool feature about Foundry. If y'all haven't tried this, but
Yeah, I feel like Foundry has is in like the realm of extremely overwhelming with the capabilities, and then as you get used to them, like there's a lot of quality of life improvements and a lot of automation that's pretty cool when it works.
Yeah.
It's like what I actually do for work, where I clean up all these homegrown systems, because this is what this feels like a lot of times.
Yeah, get good, roll 20.
All right, let's see. So we've got Mop Flop. You are at 18. Is that accurate here?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and update that. And then we've got Buddy. You're at 16.
Go enough.
Okay.
Not how he talks at all.
We've got Jay at 11.
Yep.
All right, and then we've got Sean at, or Cogs at 4 here.
affirmative.
Ah. Okay, so let's see. Mop Flop. Let me see if I can get this to work here. You should be popping over any second.
Oh.
So,
Where are we?
as you're kind of in this area, the commander snaps her fingers, and this large portal opens up right in front of you. All right, go quickly. The sooner you get in there, and the sooner you're ideally successful, the better. The more you wait, the more time your opponents have to figure out their strategy and setup. So I'll give you 2 pieces of information. One, your palms will keep you alive. So if you are dropped, you will automatically stabilize, and after a minute, you will, I guess player-wise, you guys effectively will regain 1 hit point after a minute, having dropped to 0 hit points. You don't need to make death saving throws.
Hey.
Nice.
So no concerns about dying from that side of things. If you do have like healing or something, you could still use that to bring someone back into the fight, but you don't need to worry about trying to use it to keep someone from dying sort of situation. And 2, if you attack anyone who has gone down, you're automatically disqualified, and there will be severe repercussions. So I highly suggest you don't do that. Same thing's true of your opponents. So it's happened a few times, though not recently. I really don't like it happening, and I'm fairly strict. So there you go. She kind of claps her hands and gestures towards the portal. So
Going through.
Billy, you have kind of charged through first, just getting the fastest draw here and jumping through. You appear on the other side, and I guess technically these folks aren't here yet, so it's just you who have come out. And you can see in front of you, you are now in like some sort of subterranean area where you're in the middle of some sort of cave system. And there's a wall in front of you, and there's an opening to either side of you that kind of goes down somewhere, though you're not sure where.
Okay. Swap images. I'm the.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're
good. There's 2 of me for some strange reason.
I still
Okay.
we can't technically see if we shifted maps because it doesn't look like we have yet on my end.
correct. Only Mop Flop has, or sorry, Billy has made it through the portal.
Oh, okay. So we can
Yeah.
still see them, but they. Yeah, I got you. Good. Okay.
There, I think that should clear up
Okay.
your turn here. Okay, so it is your turn, and you have your action, your movement, and your bonus reaction if you have it as well available. What would
Okay.
you like to do?
I'm gonna move. Wait, there's a wall in front of me, so there's.
So you can
guess-
see that there's an opening down here, and there's an opening up here.
Oh, I couldn't tell. Okay.
You could zoom in quite a bit too if you want, since you can't really see much in this
Yeah.
map, I'm assuming.
Let's go south.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Okay.
it's not difficult terrain. You can move. You're small, so I assume 5 squares if you'd like.
Yeah.
And then you have your action if you wanted to move as well, or hang out, whatever your preference is here.
I'm gonna wait for the team to come through.
Okay. All right. So that takes us to Buddy. You act second in initiative here. You're just not quite as fast as Billy, but pretty quickly you're able to charge through as well. And so you appear out of this portal here, and you can barely see her down here. And then your vision just kind of ends at that point because you can't see much past that.
Yep.
It just gets dark.
Blind as fuck. Yeah. Let's see. I need things. Well, considering I can't see.
Brendan, is it possible to move the crit camera to that area for the time being?
Sure.
I don't know if I can see anything. No, it's fine.
Yeah, no, you should be able to. Let me pull you through. And then I will give you ownership of another token, so that you should have access for that as well. Just you should already. I thought I'd given it everything.
I don't exist here yet.
Okay.
No, like
yeah. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay. All right, buddy, are you doing anything else?
I'm going to strike up a torch because I can't see shit.
Okay. I'll go ahead and pull you one in. Let's see. I don't know if I can drag that thing in like that. Let's try it. I'm just gonna stick it on you. So I think
you have been stuck.
Should do it. All right, how's that? Can you see?
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. So you've got a torch in one hand. All right. Let's pull over. It looks like Jay is up next here.
Before heading through the portal, I want to pull out one of my teeth as a bonus action because I can do that. I'm gonna leave it behind in that room so I can listen in on those chuckleheads.
Okay. I like it.
Because I can do that.
Yeah, Hexblade is incredibly gross.
That is wild.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you are minus your tooth through this portal. And looking at this room, you can see kind of to the south of you are two of your compadres, and to the north is another what looks like some sort of tunnel. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna focus on my tooth and see if I can hear what those guys are talking about.
All right. You hear a bit of a din in there. You can vaguely pick up the commander talking. Well, they seem friendly enough and nice. Did you guys get a chance to chat? And it's a little bit like mumbled, but it's like, yeah, they seem fine. We will see how they do, I guess.
Now they're nice.
Also, actually, they're nice. They're just jerks on the exterior.
Yeah.
No, they're still rude.
All right. What would you like to do?
Kiss asses.
I'm gonna unfurl the wings on my back because I have those, and I'm going to take up a aerial position.
Lucky.
Okay. Keep in mind the cavern here is only about 10 feet tall, so you can go up a little bit, but not
That's all
super
good.
high.
That's fine.
Shit, 10 feet's better than none.
Okay. Let's see. This takes us to Cog. You're up.
Okay, I make my way through the portal. Based on where Jay is, I don't think I could see them by passing through, right?
Let's see. Sorry, I realized you're not ported over.
Yeah.
You saw them run through, and then as soon as you passed through the portal, like a quick look, you would see kind of Jay up above you, the tunnel to your north, and the tunnel to your south with Buddy and Billy in it.
Sure. I'm realizing that this is becoming more and more of a potential danger, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually properly use my summoner point proper, and I'm going to go ahead and do my mental formulation summon bottle golems,
Okay.
which should have just popped up right now in chat, or in our chat specifically. Costs 1 summoner point for me. It is a 38 HP tiny golem with 12 AC.
You know,
Level
that's a good point.
1.
I don't have that stuff in here still, so we'll just give you something.
Yeah, just anything that you can use for a token is absolutely fine.
Here, you have an acolyte for this round.
All right, cool. I like that design.
All right, and then yeah, just we'll go ahead and keep track. It's got 38 hit points, right, and 12 AC.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, I have updated that, so the rest of the stuff will be able to roll, but that'll be accurate. Okay.
And they should be able to, I think, move. Well, I mean, it's a little bit slower than I am, but it should be able to move like during my turn at no additional cost. Correct?
Technically, it moves on the turn right after you. You're giving it its commands, but we can have you guys move simultaneously without issue.
Okay, that's fine. Then, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just make my way. Seeing that Jay is kind of taking point up above, I'll follow along with Buddy and Naz, and then I'll kind of nudge or like wave over for my bottle golem to follow behind me.
Okay. Let's see. Let me make sure. You should be able to have
some minor chat additions as well that have come in. I see you, Goose. Thank you for joining, and thank you very much for the crit die contribution. Much appreciated. And Sang, I think it's Sanglier says, I haven't seen this program be used before. I'm gonna have to lobby for it to be used in our Icewind Dale campaign. It's a really fun program. I definitely recommend. So.
All right. You should have control over that token. If you don't, I will drag this one out and update it for you.
I see it. I have it right next to me now.
Okay. Perfect.
I'll go ahead and end my thing from here since everybody's kind of. I'm not gonna go in front of it of the tinies because I don't want to hurt anyone. So.
All right. This takes us back to Billy. You're up.
Alrighty. Cool. Don't know if I should be taking point, but let's go. Do we want to continue further south? Everybody?
We should probably let the big golem thing go first. Go ahead.
The
small golem.
The
Small
Cogs
golem
or
bigger.
Cog's friend?
Either one.
Cog's friend is tiny.
Yep. My bottle golems are the same size or roundabout size as you.
We'll still let that thing go. I mean, at least if it dies, we're fine.
I look over to my bottle golems. You are not a dwarf, correct?
Oh no. Do they talk to you?
It just kind of gives me like a nudge, like kind of like a shrug. He's like, under affirmative, and then I just basically, I'll move whenever people want me to move. So.
Okay. I don't know. Let's just make my way down one.
Making my way downtown.
Yes.
Yeah, I had to fight the urge to say that.
Yeah, same actually.
It's fine. It happens at least once.
Do I see anything, or do I have to keep going to see something?
So from where you are, you can see that there's like a very tiny hole in some wall in front of you. As you're kind of moving through here, you get the immediate sense that these are like lava tubes of sorts, and you're looking through a small gap in one of them into like some sort of magma chamber behind. I don't know if you can quite tell from where you are. This is like a T, and so it goes to if you're kind of coming down here, and like the top of the map is north, it kind of branches to the east and the west here.
Okay. I don't quite see that yet.
Yeah, I think you might need to go one more square. I can't quite
Okay.
tell what you can see.
I'll have to use my action to do so.
Do you have dark vision?
It's a great question.
I
Yeah,
believe
gnomes
so.
Gnomes have dark vision.
All right. Let's see.
Open
Could be
up
60
the
feet.
map. Or do I have to go
I don't-
further to be able to see?
It doesn't look to me
zoom
like
out a
it's
little bit.
showing you. Oh, that's because this is empty. Here, how about that? Does that work?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was-
the map's not opening up on our end, so we can't see anything. Oh, there it goes. Now it did. Yay!
Okay, perfect.
Ooh,
Yeah.
spooky.
All right. I'll
And-
just
and
get out of
yeah,
the
you
way.
have dark vision as well, right?
Correct, I do.
Okay. I think everyone else doesn't have dark vision, so you should be good. And then now this should be working for you.
All right. Turn over. Go ahead, buddy.
All right.
All right.
Jinx.
Ah!
Go ahead.
I'll look up to Cogs, way up to Cogs. Hey, is that thing able to hold a torch?
I look down at Buddy and I say, if it wants to.
Okay, I'm just gonna push the torch at it.
The bottle golem takes the torch.
All right. Let me swap this to have the torch then.
And I'm going to get. Let's see. And I'm gonna snake a snake because what to do? Let's see. As wait, why did I do sleight of hand?
I don't know why
I
you
don't know.
did.
I assumed you were pickpocketing Billy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was a little concerned.
It's a bold opening strategy.
Let's see if it plays out.
Yeah. You gotta duck, dive, dip, and dodge, and I think there's one more dodge in there.
Duck, dive, dip.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
There you
Right? Okay.
Yep. The 5 Ds of dodgeball.
Yeah, been a few years. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Buddy successfully alerts Billy that he's trying to steal something, but then he's pretty good at hiding. Right after that. So you feel something like graze your back pocket where you normally keep your little coin purse, and then catch Buddy's cloak as it kind of swirls around him and he blends into the darkness here.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
I can't really see the edge.
Yeah, you probably can't see much down there where you're at, right?
Yeah, I got about to the edge of the torch because the torch only goes like 20 feet, and yeah, then I'm just
Okay.
like, okay, it's dark.
You're hiding from yourself as well.
Exactly.
It's okay. He's also hiding so well I can't see him on the map anymore. Oh, there we go. He's back.
All right, let's see. So this takes us to Jay. You're up.
Okay, so I'm going to use the whatchamacallit was I literally just looked at it. The psi equipment feature I have and summon my glaive.
Okay.
So
That's
it's
cool.
a psionic glaive. And then I'll fly 30 feet down.
Okay. All right. So question for you: are you using a glaive like in both hands, or are you using a glaive and a shield, or what's your setup look like?
Glaive is, I don't know if it still has the two-handed property, but a regular glaive has two-handed, so no shield.
Okay. So the point of clarification here is you can only make that psionic weapon that's available in the ability until you get to, I think it's level 2, when you can pick up the ability to make whatever you're proficient with.
Oh, really? I mean,
Interesting.
I'm already proficient with all weapons.
Correct, but you can't make a psionic weapon other than that specific one that's in the ability there. But this is where we start jumping into the playtesting thing. Tell me if I need to clarify that.
Shield or weapon, both arms, filled with light finesse, intelligence.
It's just saying weapon.
Yeah, it just says weapon. It doesn't specifically.
And then the
State.
damage type you can choose.
Yeah, does it?
Can't. It could be whatever I want. Is what it looks like it says.
Okay, then I may need to clarify that a little bit.
Hydrogen
A
bomb.
psionic
Come
weapon
on.
deals 2d4 plus intelligence modifier, bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage as appropriate to your creation. Is that
Yeah.
the...
So I've got that all figured in. It's just thematically, I just like, oh, it looks like a glaive.
Oh, that's totally fine. You can, appearance flavor-wise, like, yeah, have at it. It can be a whip, it could be your arm that you pull off, or whatever. Like, yeah,
A
totally cool
Tommy
with all
gun?
that. But what I guess the point I'm getting to is, like, since you're flavoring it as a glaive, like, it doesn't have the two-handed property, so you could have two of them if you wanted, or you can have one in a shield. You could technically just hold one and not have anything in your other hand if you want.
So
I'm
it
just...
it only has the properties of light and finesse.
Correct. So,
Interesting.
and that's where we
Okay.
start getting into, like, if
Okay.
I need to clean up the wording in here for how this is functioning, because you're using it in a fashion that I did not think anyone would use it, which is why I'm asking.
Okay. So in the whole weapon thing, I quite literally just took a weapon from the Foundry thing, renamed it Psyglaive, added finesse and light to it, and got rid of heavy.
Gotcha.
So then I guess it also wouldn't have the reach property.
Yeah, it wouldn't have reach, and it doesn't have two-handed, so you can go ahead and use this with one hand. It'll do the damage and whatnot listed here, but that does free up your other hand, where if you want, you can hold a second one, or if you want, you could hold a shield, or if you want, you could hold a torch, or nothing. Whatever you'd like there. I just wanted to make sure that that was clear.
Okay, well in that case, yeah, then I will have the shield as well.
Okay. Yeah, if you're gonna have the shield, you should be able to equip that, and that should auto update
Yep. I did.
your AC. Okay, perfect.
And same
Okay.
thing, I just took a shield and then just renamed it Psy Shield because other than that, it's exactly the same.
Yeah, that's totally fine. And then I would say, like, if you read through this again and you do see, like, a way to improve that wordings, just let me know. Always looking to make improvements, the big part of running this stuff in the first place. Okay, so you've equipped your stuff. You've moved down to there. So that was your bonus action and your movement. Are you doing anything for your action?
Is it too late to decide if I want to augment?
I would say, since it's still your turn, we could choose to let you do that.
Because I think it might be a good idea to take the 1d10 temporary hit points.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Go ahead and make your roll, and we'll add that in.
Here, 2d10... 6.
Okay, so underneath, if you're on your character sheet, there's a place to put temporary hit points right underneath your health.
Yep. Found it. Added.
Perfect. Okay, that I think was everything for you.
There's movement action. Yep, so I'm good.
Okay. All right, so let's see.
Was it? It was a bonus action to create that stuff, right?
It was a bonus action to create that stuff, correct?
So then, actually, I'm gonna dash. I'm gonna take the dash action,
Okay.
and I'm gonna fly 30 more feet.
Okay.
Yep, that's a good plan.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna get up kind of like right in front. Oh, hello. I see
Okay.
you.
So as you get up there, you also see a crossbow bolt flying towards you.
Oh, jeez.
That's pretty
Jeez!
high.
2d20.
Not a natural 20, but you do get hit. So you're gonna take. Let's go ahead. So you take 4 piercing damage as this thing slams into you. So it technically doesn't quite get through your temp.
Perfect.
And then you see this guy kind of yell behind him, "I found one of them!" And then he's gonna run behind him, back up into this area over here.
Okay.
All right. let's see.
A bunch of things moving before it gets to me. Yep.
Yep.
It's fine.
So,
Yeah.
I don't.
That guy was.
Based on the way you're facing, I don't think you would see this guy. He ends there. And then, oops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and do another one. That's not nearly as high. What's your AC cogs?
My AC is 15.
15, okay. That's just going to miss. So... suddenly this like arrow glances, or I guess a crossbow bolt glances off like this back plate that you just recently installed. You're pretty proud of this like piece of hardware you found. Just can't quite catch purchase as it just slides along and slams into the wall. And as you kind of whip your head around to take a look, there's this guy with a crossbow bolt out who kind of smirks at you and then backs up back behind that wall.
Okay, so
All right.
So this guy over here. Okay, I'm yeah. Roughly.
That is not the thing that shot you, though.
Oh, it's not.
That,
oh.
So you saw this guy.
Yeah.
You should be able to see him right now.
Yeah.
This
okay.
guy shot you and then backed up. That thing actually kind of looks not too dissimilar from some other like clockwork pieces you've seen before. It looks like a very tiny little golem, and there's like this these arcing like lightning bolts kind of jumping around on it.
Okay.
I don't know if you can tell or not. If you zoom in on that thing, you should actually be able to see this like wavering energy field.
I can actually. The field is noticeable.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to see on this particular background, but it is there.
It's really
Okay.
neat.
It is your turn, Cogs.
Okay. All right. I am going to. Okay, so I can have the bottle golem move on my turn, correct?
You're technically issuing a command as like your bonus action, and then it's going to do everything on its turn. But
Okay.
since it happens immediately after yours, unless you're trying to do something where like it goes back and forth between the two of you, then you can just do it all together. That's fine.
At this point, okay, I can't see the spy or the crossbow guy at this point, so I assume he's moved away from my peripheral, or
Yeah, you caught his like cloak as he kind of ran back around that corner.
okay. I'm gonna have myself 5, 10. Oh, it doesn't open up when I move two things. Is this like a gap that I can't climb up? Because it looks like a wall, basically.
Yeah, that is a wall. You can't go up that side.
Okay, so based on where he dipped, when I turned around, he went past the clockwork, like kind of dipped out that way.
Yeah, he went down this tunnel up here somewhere.
Okay. Interesting that they kind of dip and run, but at the same time, I feel like it's better that if we all... Splitting the party is a bad idea. I know how this goes. Splitting the party is generally a bad idea. So, against... I'm going to go ahead and have... I'm going to command that my bottle golem takes a dash action like I do. And I'm going to go the full 60, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40... I can't see anything yet, so I don't know what's changed.
Yeah, you've run into a wall.
Ow.
Sounds appropriate for your character.
Right? Pretty good. So I guess once I get to the middle, I suppose I'll bank left?
Okay.
And then... There we go. And then my... golem will technically move 10 feet less, but will still kind of be following the same thing, so.
Okay.
Hey, I see everyone. All right, perfect. That's all for me.
All right. And then I think I will suggest that we stop here at the top of the round so we can pick it up next time with Billy here at the beginning and take it from there.
Hey!
Alright, cool.
Sweet.
Oh yes, all surrounded by a bunch of people with crossbows. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they're not drow.
That's true. That's very true.
Do we know that?
The two. Well, actually, I guess Cog didn't quite see on his. The one that you guys did see, he looked human.
Okay.
Yeah. No, this dang. This is gonna be really sweet.
Yeah.
It was
Great
also
way
neat
to
to
end.
also neat to see all the like starting to see some of the psionic mechanics.
Yeah.
I'm excited and also terrified because I imagine we'll have some of that used against us at some point. So
Yeah.
You may already have.
You already
Oh.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, you in particular, Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got pushed back a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
You're
dead.
Now, Brendan, I know that generally this is the point where you have to dip out as our game master for the evening before we eventually kind of go to our post-session stuff. But thank you very much for letting us join in this game, and thank you for taking time out of the next 5 weeks to be able to do this. I'm looking forward to seeing all the surprises you have in store.
Yeah,
Fucking
absolutely.
pups.
Hope you guys are having fun.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. You can fucking teleport.
Yeah, and as you guys are reading through the mechanics, if anything jumps out as being unclear or you have questions on it, there's a good chance that other people have that as well. So just let me know. And part of the goal of doing this is to try to clean up anything where our collective minds as a whole will obviously catch a lot more than just me as an individual. So let's make it as the best we can.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Now, for those of you who are in chat right now, this is technically not the end. We do have a few moments where the rest of the cast will stick around to do our post-session material, our post-session questions, and answer questions to some of y'all in chat. If y'all would like to use some of those wonderful crit dice you have, you can ask a question to any one of us. It can technically be asked to all of us at once. That is fine. And for any of our wonderful CtrlAltCrit patrons, your questions are on the house. You can do whatever you can ask as many things as you want within reason, as long as they're within guidelines. So, have fun with that. And yeah, with that, thank you very much for joining us, Brendan. I'll take it from here. You have a wonderful evening.
Sounds good. I gotta
Thank
dip
you.
and go feed those gremlins before they get bigger.
Yeah.
Yo.
Good night.
All right, take care, all.
Take care.
Bye.
Right?
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Thank you. Wait. Was that one of us already in here, by the way? Cataclysm? Who's Cataclysm? If you're a player, raise your hand. I can't see it. Of course, I'm really glad you guys got to be a part of this experience. You guys are awesome. But yeah, one of the things we do in all of our CtrlAltCrit games, and I'll go ahead and get some music back up again. This is just literally. I didn't know what you meant. Sorry about that, Cataclysm. Thank you very much, though. But one of the things we do every session is we do a post-session questions that allow us to kind of get feedback on like the experience for our game master, general details that we want to talk about, favorite things that we did, favorite things that someone else did, so on and so forth. I'm actually going to go through the 6 questions and post them again in our Coldforge Arena chat that we have. And y'all can actually see them too, because I'll post them in chat. You can use these as in any of your games as you choose. Of course, I kind of expanded on some of the original ones that I devised to kind of make them more appropriate for all games in general. But it's a favorite thing you did, favorite thing someone else did, your favorite NPC, your theory of what's going to happen, a thing that you learned, or anything you would like or anything you did not like or would change. An added bonus to this is maybe talking about mechanics as well, in things that you learned or anything you would change, because again, we're testing with book material, so feedback is important. That being said, Henry, we're gonna start with you.
What? All right. So, favorite thing I did? Calling the Warforged a child.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I know.
Cogs' baby.
Yeah, sure. That'll be interesting going forward. Favorite thing someone else did? Definitely the tooth thing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love Hexbloods. Like, I just love the crazy shit they can do. They're like, yeah, I'm just gonna rip off one of my nails. Doesn't hurt, and it'll grow back. But here, take this, or I'm gonna leave it here, and I can just perceive through it.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, it's amazing.
That ability is quite literally the reason why I took it.
Yeah, no, it's bitchin'. Yeah. Favorite NPC. Has to be the summon, this second summon.
Oh, the bottle
Well-
golems?
Yeah, the bottle golem. You a dwarf?
They're quite entertaining.
Oh God, what am I? I mean, the summoners. I'm trying to think. Is that an aspect that?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
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 So that'll be interesting to see what happens with that.
People have been asking me about this, what type of subclass I'm choosing for the summoner. And I think you know, based on how I played, what I went for. I went for Convergent again, so.
Oh yeah. You always go Convergent.
I love the Convergent summoner. It's a lot of fun.
It is chaos incarnate.
Theory?
Something I learned. There are double Garricks. Gavricks? Gavric. Yeah, there are double Gavricks.
It's a common name, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. Also, I didn't know the brand thing was a fucking 3D hologram. So that's wild. Theory of what has happened, what yet to happen. My theory is I'm going to find out where Flint Ironstrike sleeps, and I'm gonna put like itching powder in his bed, because fuck that guy.
Become enemies.
Oh,
Already.
already.
Before we get to the anything you would change thing, I like this question that was thrown in by a first-time speaker in chat. That I will ask you: what other synergies could you see go well with the Psionic class?
Okay.
You're a long-time player for a while, so I feel like this could be an interesting question for you.
So with Psionics, so I had a whole bunch of ideas when the Psionic was brought up for this, and I decided to go with Buddy. I had, I don't know, like 10 different characters for Coldforge, and I ended up choosing Buddy, but I had 10 different ones that I was gonna choose from. And the one that I was going to or that I was interested in, I'm pulling it up. The disciplines, where was it? No, it wasn't Chronostrider. Oh, the Clairsentience. I love that. Like, just the whole, forethought. I was planning on melding that with Monk, just because that inner focus, inner peace type deal. The Chrono Strider, when that came to be, I mean, I didn't get to read that one because I had already chosen Buddy, and I'm like, damn it. But now that I can teleport, maybe I'll switch into that.
I would say, what's your base class right now?
I'm Rogue.
So
I'm a Rogue.
Actually, yeah, Chrono Strider with Rogue would be an interesting class synergy. Plus with that are you gonna go for the assassin prestige or like the assassin?
I did. I am currently Arcane Assassin Apparition Initiate.
That's so cool.
So yeah, just oh man, it's gonna be it reminds me of Tracer. like when he's like, hey, Sean rolled a D100, so yeah, pick a prestige or a Paragon feat. Okay. Immediately, I'm like, I'm gonna go fucking teleporting.
Yeah.
Teleporting, and then the Chrono Strider. So these things can be paired. I mean, and they don't have to be, what I'm saying, but like, any of the martial classes, and the martial classes is just because I had multiple characters that were queued up for martial classes. But I mean, armament, fighters are the bacon of D&D. So I mean, unless you have ice cream, fighters go with everything. They are the bacon. You have whatever you want, and then you add the fighter into it, and you just make it that much more ridiculous.
I was gonna say, tell that to Denny's. They have bacon flavor. They have bacon with their ice cream. Don't worry about it. Look it up if you don't believe me. Anything you did not like or would change, by the way?
Stopping at 7:30. Maybe play for another like 2 hours or 5, or until midnight.
Yeah.
I've been
for the next 5 weeks straight.
I've been up since midnight last night. I didn't take a break, so I drive trucks. I didn't take a break on my 4-hour drive to Houston or my 4-hour drive back, and look, I'm raring to go. Like more games.
Well, we've gotten all of our introductions out of the way, so the good news is our games will be happening much faster now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm pumped.
No, that's fair.
But changing stuff now. I love this shit, and it's something that I don't know, so I can only be surprised. Like 21XX.
Ah, thank you. Mopflop, let's go through your post-session stuff.
Yeah. Well, a lot of things were my favorite thing. Mostly of what other people did. But I'll say my favorite thing that I did was introduce a villain to us by going up and talking with the other, I guess are they wardens? I'm not sure exactly what their title would be, but the iron people.
Shitheads.
I'm glad that we have an NPC that we can start to play around with. And favorite thing someone else did, Sean, your voice. Your character voice.
Really?
So good.
Thank you.
So good. Yeah. I try to work on mine, and I keep losing it. So, hearing you do one is so fun. Favorite NPC, honestly, is, what was her name? I can't remember her name, but she's my favorite. But the lady who brought us into the chapel area.
Commander Helen Brightblade.
Yeah, I loved her personality. Or the lack thereof. I hope we run into her some more. And theory of what happened and what yet to happen. This one, I'm just confused where we are through the portal. So my working theory right now is we're in an illusion.
Ooh.
We didn't actually even go through like a portal. But there's no hard evidence yet for that, so I'm gonna keep working on it. But I'm curious to find out where we actually are. Things I learned. This is more of a mechanic standpoint. Is the psi equipment, because I was thinking about playing and using those too. I decided to go with a different ability, but I thought, yeah, I was clear. I was also kind of confused on the wording on that one, so that cleared all that up. So I learned something new. And anything I did not like or would change would definitely be, honestly, the map for where we are right now. Is a little difficult to tell where is walkable and where is, fog of war versus a wall. So I'm not sure if that's just we need to hash things out technically first and get those fixed, or if it's just that's how that map looks, and so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to use.
Fair enough. I got a follow-up question as well, also from brother brother Ip or brother IP. Says, what out of the added classes allowed you to more realize your characters?
Can you ask that again? What was it?
What out of the added classes allowed you to more realize your character?
I'm not sure I really understand that question. Out of the other classes?
I think the idea is because there are two classes that we have, of course, the Psionic and its various sub variants. I think the question, if I try to narrow it down, is basically like, what of when you were designing or creating your character, what concept kind of made you realize the idea of what you wanted to play more? Like, I think that's what they're asking. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so definitely wanted to try out this class, be a Psionic, just because it was the new and fancy thing. But I really, really like picking abilities that don't necessarily are obvious, that are like, this is the good ability or this is the dumb ability, like that have more mystery to them, that like they could be used in different scenarios. So looking at some of those and actually writing up the backstory also helped me develop my character a little bit more on what I wanted to kind of start leaning into. So I chose the force ability because I want to be an airbender, basically.
Nice.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Airbenders are cool. Yeah, this just all the stuff that's possible in the Psionic is really fantastic, and those that, shameless plug, those that have not tried it out should definitely join the KnightVisionCreative Discord, and be able to follow the content that's there. Definitely, for sure. Back Creed's Codex, Legends of the Psionics. And heck, if you haven't already, go purchase Creed's Codex, Arcane Secrets of the Summoner, because I think a favorite thing I did was actually get to show off summoner mechanics again, for sure. Like I love this. I love the summoner as a class. If I was prodding a little bit, asking if I was doing things correctly a certain way, it's also because I'm trying to make sure that that people know how it functions. So I was trying to act dumb, but I am familiar with how the class functions. Just making sure that I'm have the ability to do that. So I like this concept. I like being able to just kind of play as a machine that barely puts together other machines inadvertently using his brain. It sounds like a fun thing. So yeah, I had a lot of fun kind of building into that. Favorite thing someone else did. Can I say something for each of y'all personally? Is that cool? Can I do that?
No.
Vale, your reveal
Oh my gosh.
with the your reveal with our resident cleric was amazing.
Didn't see that at all.
No, I did not see that coming. That was really cool.
I literally realized that this morning.
That is when you know that you've made a fantastic choice. Yeah, no, that was sweet. And I hope to get more of that spontaneity from you as we go through this game. That sounds like this. It's really cool. Mop, I appreciated. Like you were very much kind of like the proactive lead this session, and I that's great because my character is extremely reactive, and Cogs needed that push. So I appreciate that you were that push for me. And Henry, thank you as always for being my party foil, as it were, to be a jerk to my characters as you frequently do. It's fine.
It's not intentional ever. It just happens.
It's true. In our current like casual game that we play together, we are also on ends with each other, so it's really fun to just have that chemistry. We've gotten used to it now, so I appreciate it.
But our gnome bear made up. We're friends now.
Yeah, kinda. Somebody we'll get pissed off again. We know how it goes. Yeah, in the other game he plays a gnome and I play a bear folk, which is interesting.
Oh wow.
Boston gnome.
You ride him into battle.
We haven't gotten that far yet. No.
Whoa.
No. Favorite NPC? Actually, yeah, I think just interacting with the iron names as they were, that's something new. That's something beyond the lore of what we had previously from the original Steelguard Wardens. That's interesting. I'm curious to see where that goes. And while they acted like jerks, it's nice to know that they're actually just kind of personable once, you know, the facade breaks off. That's kind of neat. Though
kissing ass.
Cogs is going to take everything at face value, though, so he just considers them to be jerks already. It's fine. A theory. I think that despite people saying that there will be no rule breaking, there will be a lot of rule breaking from other individuals as we fight. Expect to get your hands cut off.
Yo.
I'm taking everybody's hands.
Yeah, that's why my brain was like, very specific thing that keeps you from not dying. But if it's severed, you still die. So, so that's my theory that we're gonna have some rule breakers, especially in this campaign. Something that I learned how the psionic psi weapons work, and that's interesting. And I can imagine, based on how it was originally worded, how confusing it is. I was introduced to the paragons. And if it was any other game and I was any other character, I would go for the luchador. But today I went for the artisan, and it makes sense for Cogs, so it's fine. Anything I did not like or would change? Yeah, the fact that we started off a little late, we had some technical issues, and we came back strong. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. And Vale, I'm going to give you a chance to talk about all your stuff too. So, wee.
Favorite thing I did? Talk to the cleric. That was great. I'll skip to NPC for right now. Favorite NPC? That cleric. That guy's awesome. Thanks, man. That's really what I need right now. Awesome.
And how did that make you feel?
Legitimately nothing about that interaction went how I thought it was.
Oh, it was a beautiful train wreck, and I love it. Favorite thing someone else did? I mean, poking the bear, poking the irons, like Monflop, that was great. Just like, hey, rookies, like, we're not fucking rookies, you idiot. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, don't be a jerk. Well, I'm gonna be a jerk now. I love it. I love asshole characters, and those are by far my favorite types to throw against my players. Yeah. Theory of what happened, what yet to happen. Yeah, I think someone's hands are gonna get cut off. Someone's hand is definitely coming off. At least 5.
Larry,
I'm calling
dude.
it. At least 5 finger discount is the 5 hand discount.
Yeah.
I think I learned the psi equipment. I like seeing it from the alpha thing from the original to how it changed to now. I actually really like the change because before it used to take a psi point to create the stuff.
Oh.
And I was like, I don't know about that. But when Brandon gave the playtest, the beta stuff, and it changed, I'm like, oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, 5e is definitely about having a lot more freedom in your action economy. So that seems like a viable change. And it makes it actually kind of catch up to some of the more obtuse classes that have been released as of late for 5th edition. So I think that's a smart choice.
Other thing that I learned, fully taking a look at the alpha build and the playtest stuff, is the psionic is actually not at all what I expected. So I really got into the Legend of Drizzt novels. It takes place in Forgotten Realms, Sword Coast, Drizzt Orden, Drow. Didn't want to be part of the evil Drow thing, so he pieced out. There's psionics. There's one particular family of psionics that like are friggin' awesome. They kind of get taken care of. But like from my understanding, psionics have basically always just been like mind flayers, like the Illithids, because their all abilities are all like psionic based. Like all it's called mind magic in the books. And so I was fully expecting like the psionic class to be more of like a caster magic type thing, like possibly one of my favorite characters in the book series, Kimoriel Oblodra. He does crazy things, like there's a kinetic shield thing that he can do. It absorbs damage and redirects it back and explodes in people's faces. It's great. I gotta say though, it's not what I expected, but I'm actually really loving it. The different subclasses that this has, they each all feel very on point with the idea of like mind magic. The one that I'm planning on going for, the meta creative, I think is going to be great because it's like, oh, you can just create stairs. Cool. I'm going to go upstairs and then I'm going to open my wings and fly and then I'm higher up. Haha, can't get me.
Oh god, you and I are both going to be making just as many things as we possibly can.
And it's going to get even worse when I take levels into wizard.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Because if I remember correctly, like we're only going up a couple levels. I don't know exactly how far we're going. So level 5, which means we're likely going to have to catch up next session and probably get a couple. So because we only have 5 sessions, guys. So
yeah, full plan is to take 2 levels wizard to get scribe wizard because it goes well with the paragon path that I chose, which was the psychic investigator.
Okay.
It lets you write without actually having to consciously write, and that just seems so on point with the idea of a battle wizard type thing that I've got in mind. Things I don't like or would change. Nothing really. I think this is all going according to plan.
Yeah,
and I think someone's gonna get their hand cut off.
I'm gonna cut off Buddy's hand if he tries to steal from me again.
Oh, we did.
I didn't try to steal from you.
I
can't see in the dark.
That was a really nice touch from Brendan, just like taking the roll that was supposed to be fudged and like actually turning it into a die roll. That was nice.
Hey, again, I can't see in the dark. I don't know what you want me to do.
That's your point, Bruce.
I am blind as fuck.
So
until your golem moved, Sean, I couldn't see shit on the map.
No, that's fair.
Like, okay, I saw where Nos was, and now I don't. All right. It's fun.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Having watched the previous Steelguard Wardens game, it's nice to be able to be in a game with Brendan because he always has some fun tricks, and at least we can't. We're coming into it knowing that we're just reviving and it's not a Groundhog Day every episode, so that's gonna be fine. That actually was a very interesting moment. For those of y'all who have not watched the original season of Steelguard Wardens, you can watch the original VODs of the Steelguard series on YouTube. There is a playlist separate for both Coldforge, Gauntlet, and Steelguard Wardens, which has Coldforge at the end of that playlist, so you can start watching those from there in order. I was not a player in those games, but I did host while Brendan had a fun time with other brand new CtrlAltCrit players. And again, y'all were super awesome. I hope I get the chance to play with y'all in future games on the channel. That would be really cool. So please, don't hesitate to join whenever we have another one of these going. And to all of you who have not joined the CtrlAltCrit community, I beseech thee, please go ahead and check out our website at www.CtrlAltCrit.com. There is a link to our Discord. You can absolutely join and take part in casual games that we have on the server, talk with any of us regarding content such as in D&D General. You can absolutely talk about the content you saw today of Night Vision Creative's material, such as the Summoner class from Creed's Codex Arcane Secrets of the Summoners, which was the character I played. I played as a summoner. Or any of the Psionic content you saw from both Mop Flop or Vale, as they are playing content that has yet to release from Creed's Codex Legends of the Psionics. You can still back that game on Kickstarter. If you're on YouTube, you can actually see the backing link for it in the description. I went ahead and threw that in. And definitely follow Night Vision Creative's content too. You can go to KnightVisionCreative.com to also purchase some really cool modules, including the game that we are technically building or playing around, which is the Coldforge Gauntlet Adventure, which features some content from Creed's Codex Arcane Secrets of the Summoners as well. So if you want to have like kind of a bite-sized version of that with a really fun module, you can definitely check that out. No big spoilers. I also think Brendan's doing a couple of things different, so just be aware of that. Definitely check that out though. And then a couple other things I need to mention. Again, you can check this game out every Friday for the next 5 weeks straight. We will be doing this all the way from the 20th now until November 17th. So definitely join us for each segment. They're only going to go from about 5:30 until 8 Central Standard Time. So definitely check that out there. And any other things that I absolutely have to plug. I'll do some kind of post-session stuff if that's cool with y'all.
Sure.
Episode 9 of our streamed episode 9 of our filmed Pokemon Tabletop United series, Pokemon Stars, airs tomorrow. The time frame will be sometime that evening because I have not finished editing the episode and I'm going to be spending all night doing that, so that's going to be fun. And then additional content that's happening, we have the next episode of the Magic Progression series. The second half of the Legends episode is going to be available to watch on Wednesday. So if y'all would like to check that out, definitely do so. And if y'all haven't, shameless plug again, please check out 21XX, the Mega Man X tabletop RPG, at www.21xxrpg.com. It is again, fingers crossed, to be licensed product. We are in the process of acquiring a license for the Mega Man X material, so please definitely check it out. Playtest the game for free. You can also join games on our server as well, or just play it with your friends. I highly recommend it. Not totally as the creator, but also as somebody who just likes playing fun RPGs. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you very much to our wondrous Steelguard players. I'm looking forward to playing with y'all again on the following Friday. And thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Thank you much to our new followers. Thank you very much to Pew Pew Crazy 48, Cataclysm 17, Christian the Mighty D, that's a nice name, Apostasis, Ninja Lel, Sanglier, and Brother IP. Thank you very much for all of your cool stuff. And I did not see the request to hydrate from Hikaru WDM, so everybody take a nice drink of water before we end tonight's session.
You're not my real dad.
Go to your room.
Jokes. Oh wait.
Good night, everybody.